It's just the way.
Like now I'm learning like putting all this money into it and everything. Like him with his music wise, like I said, you could tell a fake from a real. Like and if they actually know this man in person, it's like, bro, he you don't think he one of us. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
That's
even
why I can't
right.
be like, I can't be on no he trying to live his life, you know. I'm like, if I knew him from the outside looking in, it'd be like, hear him like, man, that nigga ain't on this. But then you hang around him like, oh yeah, he cool, you know. He ain't know nothing. He ain't saying too much. He ain't doing too much. I don't hear him, you know, disrespect. I call it the culture. So I said I don't let him disrespect the culture, you know. But he still put himself in the culture and fit in. Like if he was with us himself, like I look at it like now me and him do music. I don't really know a lot of local black and white actual group, you know. I know a couple white artists down here, but like black and white groups, you know. So I was like, this might be a good look for the city, you know what I'm saying? Something different. He lyrical, he sticking with me, you know. So it's something different to the game. Like you said, Eminem, but I feel it's something different. That's why I mess with him when it comes to music. Like he'll tell you, it's hard for me. At first, it was hard for me just to do any songs with anybody, cause like the way I had my own certain style, the way I want to do my music, I couldn't really get along with like other people. Like, nah, I can't do it, bro. You not talking about what I'm talking about. You not this, you not that.
Yeah.
But when I seen this man was able to go whole 16 back with me and straight be lyrical, I'm like, oh damn, I gotta see what he on.
Yeah.
Let me see him try to hit him with a different don't see. We gonna do this type of song. Then I see he was able to stick with me on that. I'm like, all right, bro, you're a lock with me, bro. We just gonna keep making hits together. Then fuck it, baby. That's how I look at it when it comes to him making music with him. Like,
okay. And how you feel about that, Big Dog?
I mean, honestly, personally, me, like I said, I didn't live in the South. I didn't live by Fairfax, you know what I'm saying? I've been around the bottom for real. And like, even when I didn't live in like the real places like that, I mean, I ain't never had it easy, you know what I'm saying? I've always been in the lower class. I've always been really surrounded by black people, you know what I'm saying? Like around my whole life, you know what I'm saying? Like from my experience and all the people I done hang around, I didn't experience more. I ain't trying to sound like that, but you know what I'm saying? I didn't experience more black culture than white culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I went to high school in Chesterfield.
Okay.
And I ain't really see all that, how more upper class, uppity white people live until I went down there.
Right.
Like, just like how he said, like, how the white kids class black light. While I be around it, that shit don't fly. You know what I'm saying? Just like he said. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really never experienced that uppity, like, kind of privileged lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I've always kind of been more gravitated to the other culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I
you know what I'm saying? I never claimed to be black, you know what I'm saying? And I don't disrespect about, you know what I'm saying? And I don't act like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't try to be something.
No, I definitely respect it, man, because I love to see, you know, how Martin Luther King could say, you know, a black boy and a white boy could come together and they could do whatever. That's how it starts somewhere. Like, even in music, now to get to see this happen, I love it, you know. So I like for more of us to get to work together and we can share each other's experiences, because everybody has come from somewhere and somebody understands something that what we go through. So that's why I love it. And, you know what I'm saying, definitely shout outs to y'all, because y'all can be something real big, and I believe it, and y'all can be the forefront of y'all two doing everything, because it's not about your skin color, it's about what you got. You know what I'm saying? It's all about what you possess in your heart and what you're trying to put out there, because, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot out there, but at the end of the day, as long as y'all two stick together, y'all keep each other's word, can't nothing stop y'all except for yourselves. So that's how I feel about it. But now the big part is, I want to understand the music. I want y'all to talk about y'all music y'all got in 2018.
Word.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it, you know. I was waiting for the question to be asked.
It's here now.
I was waiting for the question to be asked, like, because I've been waiting to actually sit down and do it, you know, an interview with somebody, you know what I'm saying, with the music. I was just wanting to make sure I had material out. So I'm tired of, you know, I'm realizing now I get a lot of, like I said, I'm still local myself, but I know a lot of like people who still like recording in their house like this. It's basically the ones who not putting the bread behind themselves, you know, that's not really marketing themselves. And they come to me and be on some like, let's just make a song, let's just do this, let's just do that. You know, I'm like, bro, it's more than that now. You know, it's more than, oh, you just doing a song. Like, what's your name? You know what I'm saying? What you trying to do? Like, how much you trying to put in the studio? You know, it's more like I'm learning. Like, it's a lot of it's a lot. Like I feel like for real, I could have like I'm only 20 right now. You know, I turned 21 this year, but I feel if I knew what I know now when I was actually starting this at like 15, 16, when I took it started taking it serious, I feel I'll be way farther where I'm at right now. If I really known like back then, yo, put the bread behind this, do this, shoot this video, like you know, like all it take is like look at Instagram, all that. All it take is the right person see your shit, boom, you blew up,
yeah.
Somebody say repost you end up, you know, you on a World Star page or you on something like that, and like it's so easy to go. I'm not gonna say so easy, but because the stupidest things go viral these days, you know what I'm saying? But it's not. You can accidentally make it hit and you be like, oh dang, I blowed up now, you know. But I mean, with the music, like I said, we got right now. We had our first Spinrilla EP. It's called Nacho Lover. Like I said, I've been doing music for a while. Actually, my career like restarting it. Like everybody started really listening to me when it was over last year. Everybody always known, like anybody who know me was just like I always been rapping. Ain't nobody really. I ain't had like no. You know, some artists like okay, he got this hit single. But my first song that actually was a hit single was my song called April Fool's Bitch, and it was basically. It was like a diss song. It was the T Grizzly First Day Out instrumental, and it was basically a diss song to a girl. Like she came at me. It's like she came at me on social media. Like you know, everybody see y'all posted together. Like everybody all following y'all. They should like, oh yeah, I fuck with this couple. Back in the day, even when I wasn't even really in the real studio, you know what I'm saying, I was still putting her names in song, like, you know, just looking, it was a good look. So everybody like, oh, this gonna last, y'all wait for real, this and that. And stuff started happening. Next thing you know, shawty to bash my name to the world, talking about something, oh, the KJ, Mr. Wanna Be Chosen One, wanna be this and that. Like, I was gonna be trying to make a whole video back, but I was like, bro, she came at something like I'm known for, you know, so now I feel like she disrespected my reputation. So I was like, the only way I can defend this back and fight this fight is through music. So, you know, I gassed up, went in on her ass. Like, everybody started hearing it, was like, damn, bro, you dropped that? Like, that shit was hot. And, like, I ain't really realized, like, to me, I know what it was. Like, I'm just, like, telling people. Like, it was basically my story through a song, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like, oh, I'm just dissing her. It was basically like how what people don't know, you know what I'm saying? What you don't know, what was actually going on. Basically all that into a 5-6 minute song. Like everybody was like, oh dang, that's when everybody started getting my props. I started going places. People like, oh, I'm messing with this song, I'm messing with this song, I'm messing with this. Like I started seeing people I ain't even know. Like I was balling one time at the pot. And this guy was like, yeah, I seen your link on Instagram. I'm fucking with that song, bro. You know, like it felt good just to love the feeling people actually finally listening to you, like when you've been doing it for so long. So I was like, word. So then, you know, I was still trying to live life, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't have it like, oh, I could just do music all the time. I still had to live a life, still gotta work, still gotta do all this. But I was going through some stuff myself while I was still trying to do my music. That's when me and him reconnected, and he had a homeboy that was actually a recording artist, and I guess he was working with him. So he heard my song April Fool's, but then he was like, yo, KJ, like he used to always tell me back then, like he producing, but he ain't never let me hit nothing. So I'm like, alright, bro, he ain't let me hear nothing. He keep talking about he producing, he go to the studio. I'm thinking, dude, he bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't never want to hit him up like, bro, what's good then? Like, when we gonna hit the studio? But like, he hit my song, then we was just chilling, and like we started, like we used to be. I actually don't tell people like he used to be my manager. We met at Wendy's and like, you know what I'm saying. So we just was cool people, like just wanted to build a friendship, just hanging out. Won't even know no music shit, like just straight hanging out, being cool. We met my family, we just kicking it all the time. And he heard my song like I want to say a year later or something. He hit me up, was like, we were still talking, but like music wise, he hit me up like, yeah, I'm messing with this artist. So I met the artist, me and the artist, we chopped it up. All three of us made a song that same night. And I'm like, I told you, I don't really just be doing songs with everybody, but I seen the way how he was able to just hop on it like that. I'm like, oh, word. Alright, then I heard how he was. I'm like, damn, bro, you had bars. Like, you been doing music, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, you been around me this long, you ain't let me. He could have been did some shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's when we started recording. But then that artist, while we was working with him, we recorded another song. And like the artists who we was working with, it was basically like they all had a group. It was supposed to be like a little group put together. Like everybody supposed to be like, we all do our own thing. Like we all are individual artists, but we all as a group, you know what I'm saying? Just a big thing like to collab with wise. But he started putting it like as if we was his artists, you know? Like, and I was like, well, I'm not nobody artist, you know what I'm saying? You have a problem with me doing this. I'm giving you ideas, and if we late for each other, like, I'm gonna just cancel the show without y'all, do this. Like, a lot of bad stuff happened from that, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what, bro? I'm cool with you at the end of the day, you know. I need somebody, like, I'm doing music with, that somebody I can be trusted with, you know. I'm cool with like that anyway. Let's see what you can do. We just kept on doing songs, and I was saying, like, the way I write them out, like, yo, I got this song, and I spit it to him, and he'd be on it like, oh yeah, I got you, bro. Then he'll spit some shit back. I'm like, all right, come on, record it. We got it hit.
Yeah.
So then I was like, all right, look, man, everybody, we to keep posting this stuff on Instagram, letting people hear like, oh, we just teasing them right now. I know they ain't probably heard nothing from him. I don't know if, like, he got a couple songs out and stuff, but I'm saying, like, as a actual song, like a big single that everybody know. Like I told you, my last joint was April Fool's Day, so I'm like, bro, ain't nobody really heard nothing yet. So I was like, all right, look, the last project I remember was me and Shawty Girl splitting up. It's February now. I'm like, I ain't want to wait so late because I was trying to do a mixtape last year, but I was just like, I'm gonna wait for things to go. Like, I'm the type of person, I just go, like, I try to just wait, make sure the time right before I make a move, you know what I'm saying? So I just kept on just writing. We started recording like towards the end of the year, like around November, December. That's when we did a song with Young Apollo, everybody know from Richmond and everything. We did a song with him, and like we just was making moves going forward, you know. So like, I'm like, all right, look, man, we might as well just go ahead and do this music thing together, you know. We said we still solo artists, but we basically, we might as well go ahead and collab. Like, we keep on every song. I got what you on it. I'm on your song. You on my song. Like, so we finally came up with like, all right, look, we gonna drop our first little collab, little EP, call it Not Your Level. I was supposed to drop on Valentine's Day, but I wanted to push it back a little bit because everything.
That's just the way.